Hello, hello. Welcome. We're going golfing today. I set it to autumn. That's my, preferred colors. And it's kind of getting to that point, I think, in the year. It's like last day of July. Which isn't how summer works, really, but it's how summer should work. That's what matters. Oh, I did try that. Cream soda. Pepsi. I tried, lots of weird flavors when I went. I have a local, shop that I go to a lot of the time that's, 5 minutes away. And then, downtown, half an hour or so, got the bigger supermarket. That's a bit more of a trek, but they got more options, so I have had some weird points there. The cans don't sit right anymore. Yeah, I thought I'd do this a bit. Golfing. I was looking at the updates, and I was like, geez, they've done a lot. I mean, this is 5 years in the making. Apparently more than that, 8 years or so. And then apparently the grand opening was here, so that's why it says 2021. But then I'm looking at that. What do you mean new underground area? I don't know if they got rid of that eventually. It probably is just a little... Either I'm forgetting. I think there is a secret hole, right? I remember now. There's some secret cave with a secret hole in it, I think. Because you have the ridge, and then you have meadows where you go around it. But I think around the big waterfall, I think Zelda style, there might be something behind the waterfall. I don't have play space. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. I gotta make it green. Ain't no other way. I think this is about good. I'm gonna be doing this one, and then if we have enough time... that could have gone in. If we have enough time, we'll go around to the puppet quest, the quest version of this. There's only one. What if it's half an hour or so? Par? Not ideal. 3. It'll be rusty. But maybe it'll be alright. As long as I get around par, should be fine. Okay, this one, you either do some funky stuff and you try to bounce it over the railing and get in, or you just do it boring. Hey Shugo, I saw you drop in a bit, but it was before the official stream start. That timer was a godsend though. No crawling. That's annoying. That's not gonna go in, is it? Yeah. 3, it appears to be. Yeah. Because the notification happens when the stream starts, which is always a little different. This is a really annoying spot. I don't... it doesn't... The controller doesn't want to track based on the lighting and things. Maybe I just... Oh, gee, that was terrible. Oh no. But when it would be stream start, now it's just starting soon stream for however long. This has gone terribly wrong already. I was debating what to do today. quite a bit. I was looking through everything. I was being like, what's a good idea? What might be kinda smart? Good. Yeah. It's gonna go down there. It's not gonna be a hole-in-one. It's not terrible. I was thinking like maybe the fishing world. I don't know. I wanted to do like some kind of more relaxed activity I could just do for like a bit of time. Because I haven't done the fishing world and I think I got an update. Apparently the jet ski world got an update too. Like the summer update. That was annoying, but at least it didn't go too far.
Nice par.
I need to pull ahead because I got before par on that. There's no point in me muting. It'd be really nice to have like a mute button for the stream too, but there's not really a way. My voice is really shot today and I don't know why. Hopefully it settles itself after a bit. I don't think I'm holding this right at all. There you go. At least this way it goes up one. Turns out the hope for Steam Frame last week was not enough. Like, assuming we can will it into existence for thought alone, which is not the case. I think this one I have a pretty good chance at like a hole-in-one. Pretty good at hitting this, I think. I think I might be holding it wrong if I like rotate my hand or something. I might do a little better. But Steam Frame didn't magically get announced this week, which probably means it's gonna be August 10th, so not this Tuesday, but the next Tuesday. That was a bit more than I hoped it would be, and the angle wasn't right. Hit from this angle, goes up there, bounces. It could work. Oh, it's just gone terribly wrong again. Okay, not bad. I hope you are doing well, though, the both of you. Like, this has gone terribly wrong. I'm super rusty. Oh, there we go. That's a hole-in-one, though. Yeah, they don't even say anything if you miss. I mean, it's not super terrible. I think the more you try for, like, cool tricks, the worse it is for you. You kind of get that one shot to try to go for, like, the middle section. Which it would have been better just to try to hit it real hard. Technically, I'm playing on Unity 6 as well. Oh, so it might have fucked with the physics or something. It did seem like the physics were generally different under Unity 6 compared to the other versions. That's not going in. Again, not ideal. I need to get really good on hole 7, which should be up here. Crossing my fingers. Yeah, hole 7. Okay. Oh, too much power. That sucks. Oh man. You gonna come back to me? There we go. Hello. It's going alright. Just going golfing, and I'm terrible. It's the second time. Well, they do say third time lucky. Far too little power. Actually, just enough. It's great. I hope all is well for you too. This should drop us here. And this kind of seems impossible to have a hole-in-one in. Could... No. If there was a ramp, you could maybe hit it extremely hard. Send it over. That was not where I wanted to land. Bounce off that, goes up there. Hole in whatever. Close. Just kind of backhanding it. Seems to work. Maybe not. Too much again. It is. One of a kind. That is a terrible par. It's not even a par. 9. Thank you. Okay. Perfect, not perfect. Off the backboard, around. Hole in 2. Maybe not. Not daily. Usually it's Fridays and Sundays. But maybe when I know a bit about the schedule of other things in my daily life and stuff, I'll be able to do a lot more days, but right now it's just kind of Friday and Sunday. I think I'd run out of ideas for... I mean, not like I have particularly unique ideas, but I run out of worlds at least to explore around. You can only do golf, for instance, so many times. I wouldn't want to use too much. Right there, down. This is also one you can't really do in a hole-in-one. That worked out surprisingly well. That's strange. The stream element spot should have told me that. I'll have to beat it up later. Apparently stream elements just today got bought out by like Razer. The like RGB heavy keyboard kind of company. Accessory company. So maybe it messed with the bot a bit. But thank you for the follow. I thought it was fine because it was fine with telling me that I'm live.
Eagle.
But maybe it's... I mean, this is not ideal. I gotta catch up. But this is potential for a hole-in-one. Not like that, no. Oh. Okay. Not what I wanted. I mean, it's going alright. Well, there's plenty to see around the place other than just what is. I mean, this isn't particularly out of the top page, but usually when it comes to VRChat, I'd like to try to explore off the beaten path what people don't tend to show. This is really loud compared to everything else, but that's our ticket for like a hole-in-one, maybe. If that is a hole-in-one, that might be enough to claw us back to around par.
Hole-in-one!
Saved 2 here, 4 here, 1 there, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 6. I still need to make back quite a bit. Should be fine. It's always like VRChat has a pretty terrible search engine as of right now. Not where we want it to go, but hole-in-2 hopefully. Yeah, but most of VRChat is what you find in the Worlds tab and things are just what people are actively playing, so it's always kind of the same worlds every day, which is unfortunate. There we go. Hole-in-2. I mean,
Birdie!
this wasn't a particularly crazy hole. Save 1 though. Have you tried Genshin Impact? I tried it when it first came out, but it wasn't my kind of thing. It's probably gotten better with time. Like, the story didn't really grab me. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go, but that's fine. Like, I play some similar games in the vein. You're like Wuthering Waves and things like that.
Birdie!
But usually I just kind of play the update. Don't really care for the gatchery stuff in it. Okay, we just have to hit it hard and hope for the best. Oh, I forgot about that. It doesn't... Yeah, you have to hit it now. That's annoying. Most fave? Like a game, gacha thing, character. Sorry, there's just a lot I mentioned there. Gotta narrow it down for me.
Nice par.
There we go. Par. At least I'm not losing out on any. Gotta do this in 20. I gotta save 2. That's easy enough. I think we want the second dip. So we hit it with a decent amount of power. Maybe too decent of a power. Oops. Might be better just to reset, but maybe not. Oh, I don't really have like a community Discord. I'm not one to hand out my account and whatnot to folks I just met. What the hell was that? Dragon Golf? Elena? I'm not sure what you referred to. You gotta be careful sharing details like that online. I mean, I would probably try to persuade you against that. Oh, that's annoying. There are other golfing worlds that popped up, but in this system, Bastinio is kind of all I know as far as VRChat goes. That sucks. Okay, a little closer this time. And it's not looking good for me. 17, where's 17? Up that way. Kaiba's mini golf madness. Uh, 17 across the way. These have high pars, I'm a little worried about it. Okay, oh. It's annoying. I am not going to add you. I thought I made that a little, yeah, clear. I definitely can't do it now. I'm in VR. There we go, saved it. So this might be par. Not if I miss it. Oh. Little too much power. Yeah, I believe the first thing I did say when you were asking about it was that I don't give out my details to people, which would usually imply that I'm not, like that would imply just requests, not just details. Even though I wasn't clear about that. Oh, I forgot they made these little mini games. I mean, this doesn't really have much point because you want to play this with other people. But we can sink some ships while we're here, I suppose. Maybe it's working. I can't tell. Hilltop Meadows. This is our second course. Been live about half an hour, so it took like maybe 20 minutes to go through that one course, so this is probably going to be quite short, given... I mean, maybe this one will be better, though. If I already have hole-in-ones. I'm going to try to look around behind waterfalls and whatnot for this secret area that we heard about in the patch notes. That was terrible. That's not where I wanted to hit at all.
Nice par.
Par. Nothing in the red quite yet. These ones have a lot stricter pars, but I think they're a lot more compact. That seemed crazy power-wise. I think on Putt Putt Quest, which is where you might go after this, that one had a hole where I hit it and it had some weird bounce and it landed in the previous hole's hole. And then it got me all in one, and I was surprised. I guess it doesn't care which hole you put it in, as long as it's a, you know, something, something that works. Yeah, these all have 3. This has a hole-in-one potential, though. There we go. Well, hold in, hopefully 2, but I don't trust myself. I'm hoping that today or tomorrow the new Zombies Trinity playtest update will come out, and they'll add some new weapon or new feature we can muck about with, and that'll probably be the Sunday stream again. I've been doing that a lot as like the Sunday streams, but should be alright. Could this be a hole-in-one? Could be. Almost. That was annoying. Okay, it's gonna be a hole in 3, because I don't really know.
Birdie.
Oh no. I need to have more faith in myself. Okay, we're currently on par. Yeah, we're behind par. We're doing good. Oh. Crap. Oh, I didn't know this turned. I would have known to be a bit more careful with it.
Birdie.
There we go. Birdie again. Yeah, I think I kind of sometimes spruce up the rules a little bit whenever there's some friction with what I'm kind of comfortable with, because I'm still figuring these things out, right? So it's a little tricky sometimes, because I can't really fault someone for asking me a question that I'm not prepared for if I haven't said, don't welcome these questions. So I have to make sure to spruce up the little rules tab a bit to say not really comfortable with this or that. That was impressive hole-in-one. I think they changed this hole to make it easier. I don't remember this being here. I used to just hit the back wall. Like it wouldn't have gone in if that wasn't there. We gotta hit the middle section. Maybe the first would be the best. Because if you hit it up here, you might roll with enough force that it lines up correctly. I won't get a hole-in-one, but it might be good. You know what? that is what you're doing, but that's why we don't add people that quickly. And I think it's a different just relationship, if that makes sense, if that's the right word. Between like me and Gridley, we know each other in person, not just in chat. So, you know,
Birdie.
I'm gonna be more talkative with them compared to someone who's just a chatter first. Just because like it's like if you met someone like once versus met them like half a dozen times. Like you're just gonna be more knowledgeable about the person you've met half a dozen times. Please just go in. Can I like no.
Birdie.
Fine, birdie. This has gone extremely well. Quite a last one. You're up behind par quite a bit. I'm like brandishing it like it's a weapon. I'm gonna fight off some zombies or something with this. I'm hoping the Steam frame comes out, because I'm hoping I might not get my hands on it at all for a good while, because there are some people that are waiting until like next year for their machines, but hoping the frame's got a little more units and a little less appeal. That's my hope, at least. Is this like a hole-in-two? I don't know if that's possible to do a hole-in-one.
Eagle.
I guess you could hit it off this wall really hard and go down like that. I think you weren't meant to look. You were just meant to hit it and then move on. It's all very automated down there. Hole 11. This one also doesn't really seem like something you can do in a hole-in-one. I mean, this is a dip, so that's nice. Could maybe do this. I don't know if there's a technique or like something with the physics where you can get enough like down force. It feels like if you just make it bounce too much, it's gonna end up flying over this fence,
Eagle.
not landing correctly. Alright. I think... oh, it's a pachinko machine. Well... just gotta hope for the middle, I guess. You just kind of hit it and hope it doesn't, like, bounce back. Okay, right in the middle. And it immediately goes to the side. Given that it really liked to hug the side, that's probably really tricky and annoying. Well, I didn't seem to have that much momentum, so... should be pretty easy
Birdie.
to get a birdie. There is a potential future where you get it stuck in this back section and you have to do like the putt of shame to get it in. Hole 13. It's sort of cozy. Yeah, I had the autumn seasons up. We want to hit it that way over the ridge. And just like that, we hit it a little too far. Oops.
Birdie.
I've definitely gotten better over the course of this. Like comparing this course to the last course. Oh, that's quite disappointing. I guess this is on a little platform, isn't it? I was thinking, would it bounce off of that like it did? And then it should ideally go in the center one, then it'll be a hole in one. Seems like a very steep hole though. Hole, not where I want it to be. If I didn't mess up the first hit, maybe it would have been something different. But let's not dwell on the past. Okay. Maybe I needed to dwell on the past a little more than I did. My voice sounds really weird to me, really like hoarse. But maybe it doesn't show through. Yep. And then it goes right into another one. I don't even know. Is this possible? I don't think this is possible to do like a hole in two. A hole in one. It doesn't really line you up correctly for it. I think we're gonna have to just go around. Yeah. Kinda thought it might bounce out. I was a little worried. No worries. It's probably gonna be a shorter stream, just generally. Hour and a half, 2 hours perhaps. Nothing too long. Good luck out there. Around we go.
Nice pot.
Ah. 3 more. Can't really mess it up. That's a tally of 14. And I have an overhead of 26. So that's 12 bonus hits over bar. Could probably finish. I could probably just skip one hole if I'm really not feeling it. That's not ideal. It's fine though. I do wonder. Whoa, jeez. Okay, maybe not that much. It does seem like it's a bit weird. The force is a bit messed up. I do think it's a little against their current portfolio. Kind of, I guess, realize what made money for them. They do have like Prison Escape and Blackout. Okay, 1 over par, not bad. And 5 and 3. I think the last hole is like the pachinko machine, but it just gives you whatever score you get out of the pachinko machine. So if it says hole in one, you'll get it, even if you don't actually hit it in a hole in one. That's not ideal. I could maybe hit it at an angle and it wouldn't go anywhere. Oh, yep. Maybe not. I think I just hit it. Okay, that's terrible. Somehow it hit off the side. Oh, almost. That was so much. So much more than it needed to be. Okay. 8. We have 9, as long as we don't mess this up. I believe this one is just, you get a bogey, you get par, birdie, hole in one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, I presume. Let's just hit it. Oh, and we get a bogey. But that's still 60, which gives us putt-putt champion rank. I think enthusiast is practically the par. So enthusiast is par tier. Participator is like I don't know, basically it is just a participation trophy. I gotta figure out where this secret underground cave is. It definitely rings a bell. And then I read about it and thought about it. And you can kind of swim. Almost. It's got the funky... This kind of passes the thing. And just being amateur, I think, being a while. Yeah, there's a magic chest under the thing. I wonder if we can get a... Okay, that's one secret. Ooh, buried treasure. I turned all the settings up to max while the time was ticking for the stream beginning. So I have pretty fog. I think that is just a hole somewhere, I want to say, that we can find. Maybe not this way. It's probably off the beaten track, if I had to imagine. It does look quite nice. Can I jump off the edge of the map? That would certainly allow me to just have a look behind the curtain. Looks like I can. No? Is there not? It says it right here. Fix the water wheel, remove friction, fix the haptics, just fixing all the things basically. May default mode based on the current season, that's fun. So I guess officially, what does this mean? Updated jetpack networking? Jetpack? Is there a magic jetpack I can drink? I don't think I want to drink any of those. Don't know where these jetpacks are. Player cap, public quest, networking. Fix secret hole. So there is a secret hole. Double XP. Where's the XP? Make balls removed while picking them up after scoring. Fruited hats. You can get hats. This world seems to hold many a secret. New underground area right before the grand opening. It's out there somewhere. Fixed underground ceiling. Find interactive triggers near the water features or wells around the middle holes of the course. You kind of spoiled it, but that makes sense and rings a bell again. Someone definitely showed me something about this. Water features and wells. I think it wasn't a particularly crazy hole, despite all the secretiveness about it. Apparently broke desktop mode for a bit. Somewhere around here. Yeah, I hope the Steam frame opens up a possibility for additional bits and bobs. Like more non-VR titles. It'd be fun, maybe playing like Alan Wake and Control. And then like in prep for Control Resonant, which is coming out in September, I think. I'll find this mythical well somewhere. This looks like a pretty good place. Up here, a little gazebo. Now this is the spin the bottle thing. It should spin at me all the time because I'm the only one here. That's probably because I spun it while it was... Yeah, it probably doesn't care. Jumping in here, perhaps? You can't fit in. That's silly. Silly's not bad, though. Put Mad Fred. I can... Based off your name, you're a fan. We have completed 2 of these holes. 2 of these courses, rather. But we must go to the secret hole. Far below. In the ethereal cave. Full of strange, giant mushrooms and glowing crystals. Okay, this is maybe a little more crazy than I thought it was. These holes are rather mischievous. This might take a bit. Welcome. Mad. Putt Mad Fred. I completely forgot your name for a bit, and my apologies. Scoring disabled, so we can just take as much as we want. Okay, that wasn't enough power. 1, 2, 3, up we go, there we go! Okay, that was our 3rd hit, I believe. And we've done 1. 1 magic hole. Is that the only hole down here? That would be rather boring. Maybe there are more hidden within the caves. Did you already chase the bunny? Chase the bunny, you say? This world holds many a secret. There's a secret hole underground. And there's a bunny rabbit here somewhere. Would the bunny rabbit show up under the autumn sky? I'm gonna blow this guy up. I don't even know. Do these guys like immortal? Maybe they have health bars? I'm on the Unity 6 beta, so could be things that are a little strange. I heard talks of hats, and I don't believe I have hats. I look upon my shadow, I see no crown. though I have won first place. You know, and against no other people, really. I mean, don't look at this one. It's bad. But otherwise, fantastic. Do they all have the same thing? So we had 90 something, was it? I think we might be an enthusiast. First one is behind the boulders to the right. It's a whole 3 on hilltops. A profile pic. You know, this might be a peculiar question, but there's a friend of mine. So you said meadows, right? Hilltops. Hilltop meadows. This is going to be a bizarre question if it doesn't ring true, but there was a friend of a friend who played golf here once. And they really, really want to play golf every time we've ever met. Have we met each other? Are you that person who just really likes golf, or is that just a potential friend for the future? I don't know if that made any sense at all, but there's meant to be a bunny rabbit. I see. I think I ate it. Why are you making me eat all these bunny rabbits? There's a lot of rabbits. Do they get you anything, or are they just collectible little rabbits? I wouldn't mind that. Turns out golfing has many secrets. I knew about they blend in with the grass too. I should probably turn that off for the sake of better finding. Get you something. Is it this hat I've heard so much about? Talk of hats in the patch notes. The secret cave. Like, that was always... I feel like you should be able to swim around here. I also noticed there's a chest behind the waterfall, or at the bottom of the waterfall, which seemed like you could open it, maybe. Austinio does like to put in little bonus things, where, you know, he put in like the wine in Blackout. That makes your screen all funky. And it's like generally just a net negative. But it's kind of fun that he's just... He's a little more fun about it, I guess. It's nice that the first one, that probably means that like along the way, where they show up. It's what you get for the bunnies. Hats inside the huts. I'd be moving around too quick. I just wander about while I'm chatting. Huts. 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 Something around here. You open... The bunnies give you a key. I don't imagine this is a hut. This is a tower, if ever I saw one. So these huts? Hats. I can be Mario. I can be Luigi. I'm disappointed. This one's not yellow for Wario. You got Waluigi, Luigi, Mario. I gotta be the stand-in, I guess. Hell yeah, this is very Half-Life Alyx, really. Hell yeah. I may not have time to chase around the rabbits, but it is nice to know they're around, watching, waiting. I bet they could get a hole-in-one on every course, despite how that might appear impossible for some. I do wonder about the technical practicality of a hole-in-one on every course. I think, like, technically starting here, hit it here, bounces off there, bounces off here, over here, bounces, hole-in-one. It's possible. I think there are some that I honestly don't think are. Unless there's some strange, forbidden technique. I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's up here. I'm gonna have to go underwater for a bit. But I believe it was right through here. You have the ones with the conveyor track, like the ski lift, that go back and forth. And those, I'm fairly certain, yeah, this one. I don't think they preserve momentum. And there's no, unless you can hit something and get like crazy, oh, you can stand on it? Oh, I didn't like that at all. Technically you can probably stand on the top, right? Yeah. Yeah, but there's no ramp to hit it off, to get it up there. I know that you can technically get a hole-in-one on a previous hole. Yeah, I know that is a technique. I did that accidentally. I got a hole-in-one by accident in Putt-Putt Quest. Because there's one like this, where you have to hit it up a really steep ramp, and it had some weird collision. And it hit about here, and it pinged up, and then landed like over here. There's this hole similar to this in Quest that does it. But that's, like, I don't seem to have the control for that. I assume it's many hours, years, perhaps, swinging away in the Gulf mines. Scoring is disabled, probably because I've already done it. Are there many secrets in Quest? I leave here. This is like a memorial. Oh god. I didn't want it to look like that, but to all those that have failed to hit par, this is something left for you. Timmy the tortoise. He lives in the guardhouse. I should speak to this man. Stinio's got quite the repertoire these days. It seems like because Prison Escape was such a big hit for him, he's kind of pivoted towards these more round-based things. Like your Blackouts, he's got like TTT, Trouble in Terrorist Town on beta for what feels like a year plus at this point. But yeah, nighttime, daytime. I like me some nighttime. I doubt there would be much of a difference between them. And I check to make sure the stream is doing well. Yeah, sometimes I've had terrible connection issues and whatnot. You just automatically grab your putter this time. Technically, it could read your avatar's height scaling and give you what it deems to be your correct size, which I assume might just pick me medium because medium is correct. We got Burnout from Put Put. Hello Scarox, we're playing Put Put. We just went to the bigger map, which had 2 courses, and we split around after we got our putt in. I'm a little worried that it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna turn that off. I've had I'm pretty sure it's fine in the last world. That had like a slider. This one just seems to have an on and off. Seems to have water or ambience and birds and whatnot. It shouldn't be too quiet. Well, it lagged when I walked up to the patron board. That's what it felt like, at least. So many, though. This guy's definitely making enough. I was, like, checking back, like, through the patch notes. Hi, me. The patch notes, which I don't think this will have patch notes. We can look around, I guess. Course map, game settings, course rankings. This is a leaderboard. Renoa, I think, was the #1 for all of the last map's tracks, courses, and they were there. Put Mad Fred. Fred, is that you? That's quite impressive, if that is. Whether or not it is you. I'm sure you're got some impressive putt-putt on me. I was hoping to find a little button. That's annoying. Like, that was a terrible thing. I should probably just restart. I forgot what I was saying. I was just bamboozled by my own terrible golfing ability. 1, 2. 1, 2. Well, double that. It's 4, actually. This one isn't that bad. This one does seem a little more varied. That was terrible. Uh-oh. Okay, at least it didn't roll back down. I think this is a slope. No, maybe not. Just hit it. Okay, we're slowly inching ahead. Should have resets the score. Yeah. Restart the course. We'll come back to that later. I did have to get into it. I got like below par on the first course last time. And then I went and got like almost putt champion. Why does it say the course rankings? Yeah, I think I was 1 off putt master or something in the last one. But I shall play put. I want to try to get through the hole, but that's really small. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Sometimes I do like to go for the cool, skillful shots. Cut it all out in post. Not like I do anything. That was terrible. I do like nighttime. Nighttime's a cool aesthetic. Okay. This is... Look away. Look away. This is bad. This is real bad. 8 mutuals. Maybe I've just got a lot of... putt-putt centric people. Probably not. I mean, you know, it's a fun game. Let's restart again. I just prefer to eat a varied, balanced diet of VRChat. I'm just gonna... I think I'm just, you know, third time lucky.
Nice
par. That's pretty good. I mean, the first hole feels a lot easier on the other two maps. It does feel a little more like this wasn't designed for like the quest crowd to be like a nice beginners. That's annoying. Basically what Renault and I did for the hole-in-one showcase videos. That's just, here's how you get a hole-in-one. So that is like a technically... Is Renoa... Like, is the #1 player... I'm gonna leave that there for now. Because I think Renoa was second here. 24. Lucky got 24. I mean, I assume 18 is the absolute limit, because it's desktop, so you can measure out the angles, and it's a very different game compared to VR. And that's probably around about the absolute limit. You also have clumps of people, a lot more, like 23, lots with 23, lots with 22, and then 3 with these. So it's really like, here's a group of 1 through 3s. So instead of 7th, you'd be more like 8th. Yeah, I assume it's pretty consistency that helps, because you can line those all up. Top or bottom? I do wonder. Is there much point to it being... Oh, that was terrible. Is there much point to it having dips in the road? Is that part of some par hitting tactic? Where you kind of use the momentum to swap over, keep going, so you get through this in like one go? Seems pretty difficult to get a hole-in-one from a different hole. Bottom, it sets you up for better for the next shot. Oh, I bet you just skip this or something, don't you? Well, that's a possibility. Even if it's not the official way, that was not where I wanted to bounce. I just kind of go, that's where I want my next hit to go, and I just go bonk. And it's a little less... My cable fell out, sorry. Thank God I switched over to Steam VR, because now I can just plug it in. I need to properly look and try to, like, you know, do the regular, okay, a little, not quite perfect. Okay, I mean, that's like 4, isn't it? That's pretty 1 over, 6. Still only one over that expected me to do it, but to the left, hit the wall before it goes up the ramp. Bounce it off the castle wall backwards into the intended hole. That is... I mean, I do think... That wasn't where I wanted to go. I do think golf is boring, but like mini golf or putt or whatever you want to call it is a lot more exciting. They have more fun obstacles. You can really set up the course with like unique, fun, interactive obstacles.
Nice par.
Nice par, okay. Gotta do a little better. There's only so much you can do with like a realistic kind of golfing game. I guess that's why a lot of golf in games takes the more fantastical...
Eagle.
Oh, that was impressive. I didn't expect to get that in 2. Usually I mess up right at the hole. That was lucky. This one, pretty intentional hole-in-one. Yeah, this is the one I got the hole-in-one in, because I went to hit it. It hit about here, bounced, and rolled down and landed a hole-in-one. Which was complete luck, but that was quite impressive and cool when I did do it. I'm just gonna go for the hole-in-one, but if it doesn't work out, we're not gonna waste extra strokes trying to get it in. Come on, down another one, down another one, down another one. There we go. Okay, this should be very easy to line up. It's a big bowl.
Birdie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was almost it. Bounced right off here, I think. I'm terrible at this hole, so I could definitely be here a while. Okay, maybe not that bad.
Birdie.
That was definitely close to going over around. Anything that requires a bit of... What's the word? Control? I'm not great at. If it's like a directional thing, something like that, I'm alright with it.
Birdie.
Birdie, I am pulling ahead of par by quite a bit here. Par, par, 1 above, par, 1 below, so 0. I'm 3 ahead. Let's hope to extend this lead a little. It's around the other way, I think. This one could get a nice hole-in-one here. It's just deceptively low. You have to hit it with like enough speed. It goes right through. Like that. I mean, it bounced a bit, so it's not gonna get the hole-in-one. It doesn't have enough speed. But there we go.
Double eagle.
Double eagle. Hell yeah. That's much better. I am pretty good at doing that one decently towards the hole-in-one. Ooh. I forgot that that's where it was. This one seems quite easy because there is like a subtle bowl effect to pull it in. So if you hit it with just enough... Oops. This also seems pretty decent. I wonder if you can... Probably not. I wonder. Yeah, if you hit it up here, it would have the momentum that would push it towards this corner. I don't think there's some crazy way you can bounce off the back and get it in. And continue the hole-in-one.
Nice par.
And there we go. Par, so we're not any further behind. They have really satisfying noises for, like, those conveyors. Okay, much too much. I think I just hit it pretty hard. Have it go around, bounce off the back wall, hopefully don't come back down. There we go. A little more power and it could have gone in.
Birdie.
Oh well. Still a birdie. Exactly that. This one, I don't know how to make the rollers or whatever you'd call them. The spinning bits. I don't know how you'd ever get them to work with you. Because if you hit it with, like, straight down the middle, I don't think it really lines up at all. I think we just want to go for, like, the second one. That's the best I can ask for. Apparently that's how you do it. I honestly... that's just blind luck. Oh, hello, Roman. Welcome. We're golfing. And a hole-in-2
Eagle.
is more than I could have asked for. Hole-in-1 is still very force dependent. You have to land it right in the middle. I think if you'd want to lax the requirement over the hole-in-1, you'd probably want this to be a big square. Or have, like, a little ramp at the end, so if you give it too much power, it bounces off. But I don't think it'll ever get enough force because of how this works. You always kind of get the same amount. I don't know. Damn, slightly to the left. It's the longest undisturbed time window. Bouncing along out. That was the first time I ever did that. That was quite impressive. Is it this one? It's that one. This one has like one moment, maybe more than one moment, in Putt-Putt Pond, where it's a little nebulous where you're meant to go. This one's very easy to understand. I mean, if you just hit this, and you get the hole-in-one, and you move over here, you might just hop over to here, and it tells you you aren't here yet. So I think this is a bit weird, but I don't know where else you'd go, because that one does lead you further forward. This is probably gonna go horribly wrong. Whoop. Yep. I think I just hit the bounce. Nope. This is going terribly wrong. I think I want to hit it at like the highest point, then hope it carries me along. But it might just bounce off this, bounce off that, and go right in. This is... maybe just spending a hit to hit it a little further in would be good. I think that was the right kind of idea. There we go. That's a nasty point. Okay, we're down 3. But we're still up a decent amount. You speak in Portuguese? I do not, unfortunately. I'm not particularly gifted when it comes to other languages. I could have hit that, I think. I wonder, I could maybe hit that, send it right over. I'm not gonna risk it though. I does seem to want you to land there. That probably is the strategy, or a strategy. Well, at least it was kind of right back to where I was.
Nice par.
Oh, dog's barking. Hope that's not too loud. From starting immediately with going off of par, oh, that's really annoying. I felt like that should have... I mean, I don't think this lip is something you can really stand on. You have to go immediately for this hole. This one's like, if you land it in here, it goes immediately to the end, hole in one. Otherwise, you have to go through all these tubes. Just respawn it at this point. Just send me over. I don't care. This is gonna make me lose all of my par points. I shouldn't have spoke about how I'm doing well. Slow and steady. We still have a chance. It's just around, through. Hit it off the back wall. Not enough. It does lead it there. That's quite nice. Okay. Should have thought a bit more about that. At least, as long as I don't, like, stroke out, or whatever the term is, should be good. I finished on my end, you're going through it on your own? I was not aware. Oh, ah, perfect. Maybe not. This is not going to be a nice number to look at. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. 2, 1, 1. Okay. 3, 1, 1, 2. I think I'm like 4 ahead. I'm still good. As long as I can not mess up, I should be par at least. Which is kind of the intended thing, isn't it? Then we hit it along over. There's a little bit of a circle. I joined you. What? I tend to only stream solo for now. But I must have been absent-minded. I did not even notice. Friend request. Oh, yeah, Fred. My apologies, Fred. I need to claw it back. Oh, I don't like this one. The grate's gonna mess me up. Or maybe I just hit it and it goes right in. Nope, it messed me up. I knew it. How does this happen? My dreams of a par are going up in smoke. Okay. Ooh, okay. Boom. Boom. And I did just remember that I don't believe you're the person I played golf with one time. That was a friend of a friend who I think recently changed their name. But I would have noticed if it was Fred, and I don't think you would have had time to... They would have had time, if they were you, to change up all the names on the board and whatnot. I'm still under par. I need to get it in 5 or less. As long as I don't choke, it's going alright. That was kind of meant to be my real hit instead of the practice hit. Oh no. I would have rather gone that way. It's not the worst. Go for 5, go for 5. I keep going under. I think I'm not used to using the medium either. Just always check my bio. Twitch name is in there. Oh, this isn't looking good for me. Maybe? I think I can still pull it back. I think it will be exactly par. Or maybe 1 under?
Nice par.
Okay. 1 under par. That, I believe, is Put Champion. Which I think Put Champion is always just par. Like, that's the cutoff line. You're green because you passed par. What did you get on your end? What was your score? Are you a pro? Just scrape through with a champion. I wouldn't mind it, you know. I think, like, enthusiast is my cutoff. Like, if I got anything below that, I'd be like, I gotta redo this. But we kept failing on hole 1. Don't know why I said we. 28. Damn. Must be like honed in as muscle memory at this point. Hole in one. I messed up that tech or something. Gotta use the backup. 28 though. Was that on desktop, I presume? Because if it was, I would be like, huh, it's kind of a new thing. I mean, I assume, yeah. Or else you'd climb several in the leaderboard. That's still very good. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't think I've ever... I must have gotten a master at least once. But pro is not even seen particularly on the leaderboard. Maybe it was when it first came out for the first day or so. To get in with anything. Let's see about this guard tower. I might have to climb, right? Unless I can see a silhouette. What did you say it was? Timmy the Tortoise. Guardhouse atop the middle gate. There's a tortoise up there? Time to be a very off-brand avatar. I got something in here, I'm sure, that I could use to fly, right? This one can fly. Okay, look away everyone, I'm not here. Click the ladder. Damn. This has got music in it. It's got fucking violin. I don't know if that plays for everyone. I don't tend to use this avatar that much unless I need to fly. I just forget I can just use the looks. I lagged for a sec. Did that come through on your end? Didn't seem like it. Hole 8. Back here, a ladder. A ladder? It's a tortoise. Yeah, I don't think I would have found this. I could have flown up here. It's just a tortoise. A star? A maple leaf? Yeah, not much to this land. Can I escape? I can. I can descend. I think that was most of the gulf I had in mind. 1.5 hours, smaller stream. I'm being a bit more, what's the term? Come on, think, Lime, think. Frugal. That's a word. That kind of means what I'm talking about. A bit frugal on streams for a little bit into the future. And probably not a lot of golf in the future for me. But it's not so bad. There are other mini golf courses, though. Maybe there will be a sequel. I won't make any promises, though. But I believe that's that from me. Enjoy the rest of your night, so this is Lime signing off. If I don't see you, good luck out there. But if I do, I should be around on Sunday or perhaps Friday next week. That kind of is the time. Good luck out there.